Hi, I'm Lesley Moffat, and I'm the author of I Love My Job, But It's Killing Me, The Teacher's Guide to Conquering Chronic Stress and Sickness. I wrote this book because I'm also a band director, high school band director for the past 31 years, and during that time, I've gotten to experience all the joys of watching kids grow up and all the great teacher things that go on, and I've got millions of stories and memories from all those things. But I also had a lot of struggles during that time. Not a lot of women teaching high school band, especially decades ago when I started, and no resources. So women who were raising families and trying to do this gig were finding it's pretty hard to do, and a lot of expectations that were put on the music teachers really conflict with how to raise your own family and still do all those things. And so what I found over the years was I was getting sick a lot, missing school for colds and sinus infections, things that turned into pneumonia. I've got neck fusion, spinal fusion, hip replacement surgery, bunion surgery, hysterectomy, gallbladder removal surgery. I've had so many major surgeries, was using a cane for about 6 months because I couldn't walk without it, and I was falling apart. And 2 years ago, this month, I hit a low to where it was, if I kept going like that, I wouldn't have been here today to talk to you. And so I wrote a book after I learned what it took to get healthy. I know what it takes to stay sick when you're working really hard and trying to teach and trying to take care of yourself. And then you've got concerts and finals and trips and conferences and meetings and rehearsals, and it never ends. We don't get to take care of ourselves. So 2 years ago when I got really sick, everything from talking to my doctor about fearing I had early onset dementia because I couldn't focus, couldn't remember things. I talked to him about that and was in a lot of pain. I was over 200 pounds. Everything hurt when I moved it, and finally, after lots of working on finding out what didn't work, I started trying some new things. And there was a process I went through which was very challenging to rifle through what information do I need, what new things do I need to try, because what I've been doing hasn't been working. And after using my own, hacking through my own issues and what worked, what made me feel better, and all of that, I created a program that that is a template for other teachers. It becomes a lesson plan for how you can help yourself heal. We all work with, as teachers, we work with other kids, we assess where they are, we figure out what they need, and we help them go to the next level. That's what I've done with the problem I was having of how to stay healthy and continue to teach with the energy and passion I so wanted to put into my kids. Went back and when I got so sick and looked at my records of when I was sick, I was never sick during the summer. All of the major illnesses and those kinds of things happened during the school year. I love my job. I loved it so much. I was willing to put it first and put everyone else's needs and the wants that I had to create a program that I am still so very proud of. But in that process, I didn't take care of me. It's like an oxygen mask. When it comes down in the airplane, they tell us that we're supposed to put it on ourselves first, and then we take care of others. But as teachers, we don't get that opportunity. As teachers, the masks come down and we are scrambling to put them on everyone else. We will die. We won't make it. I almost didn't make it. I'd like to invite you to try a lesson with me right now. You may be a teacher, you may be a musician, maybe you're neither of those or both of those, but I would like to teach you something right now and show you a method of how I can help you create new habits and do it quickly. I can help you hack some of these band director and teacher things as well as your own personal health things at the same time, because I come from both places with you. So do a little lesson here with me. I'm gonna do a pattern. I'm going to play a pattern, and then I'm going to invite you to repeat it back. It's about 10 seconds long, so watch what I do, and then do it back. All right, got it? 1, 2, your turn, go. Yeah, you need to hear it again, don't you? Okay, I could do it again, and you could try it, and then I could do it again, and you could try it again, and each time you'd probably get a little bit further, and then you might get the next part, and then forget the beginning, and all that. We could spend a lot of time doing that. Eventually you get it. I can teach, you can learn. Or I could, if I had taken the time to do it, write out the rhythm I played. And if you read music, I could hand you the sheet of paper. You could learn it on your own. You might not even need my help at that point, and you could do exactly what I just did, even if I didn't play it again. Maybe you'd need to practice it a little bit, and maybe you'd look at it, and you'd be able to do that, and then you'd have it memorized. You might be able to play it 15 minutes later. Might even be able to do it tomorrow. Who knows? Or I can hack it for you. I can tell you that 1 minute from right now, you will be able to play that accurately anytime from now to the rest of your life, and you'll know it so well you could teach it to anybody. Don't believe me? Watch. I'm going to do the same exact pattern. When you figure out what I'm doing, join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Do that with me again. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 1 minute ago, you saw me do that and probably couldn't do very much of it back. Now you could do that in your sleep. You could teach someone else to do that. And you could access that pattern of rhythm anytime you ever needed it. If you are a teacher who's struggling to keep up with all the demands and take care of yourself so that you feel good, not just good so you feel great in that classroom and you have the energy, if you want some more hacks like I just taught you something here, let me share my shortcuts that will stick with you no matter what you're trying to learn. If you want to keep doing what you were doing, it's sort of like, let me just keep doing that pattern over and over without any explanation. That for me was like going to the doctor and then doing the same, take the meds they gave me and do all those things. And then I wouldn't get any better, so I'd go back to the doctor, and that was like me repeating that pattern over and over with no explanation. Next step would be, read my book, would be the same as me giving you, here's the sheet music for the rhythm I had just done. You can read it yourself, you can learn it yourself, you could memorize it and implement it. But how much faster was it to let me help you internalize it, own it well enough that you could repeat it at any time now and teach it to someone else? Let me help work some magic for you for your physical and mental health. You will feel better. Your students will feel better when you're coming from a different place. I can tell you where I was 2 years ago. I did a lot of that. I was on another dozen heavy-duty drugs for everything from ADHD to going to sleep, to stay asleep, restless leg syndrome, pain medication, anti-inflammatories. I no longer take any of those drugs. I've gone off all of those. I work with a naturopath, and what I've learned, I've written in the book, but I also can help you by working it with you and hacking through what you need, because you, just like every one of your students, you're different than I am and than other people are. So we got to figure out what you need. We create an IEP for you. We'll do the assessments that we need to get to root cause, and we're going to take care of getting you happy and healthy. My 8-week program is filling up, but if you're one of the teachers that wants to get on board so that you're feeling completely different, very soon back to where you can enjoy your job and have that energy that you had back when you were starting out, and just capturing that again. How do I know it's possible? I'm 53 years old. I'm in better physical and mental condition than I have ever been in my life. And like 2 years ago, I was 70 pounds heavier. That's why everything hurt. But until I could figure out how to break the cycle of taking drugs to get healthy, I didn't get healthy, I just covered things up. Until I uncovered things, now my body naturally can take care of itself, and it's a whole different place to be. It's freeing, empowering, and it gives you the energy you want and need to get back into your classroom. So click the link in the comments to set up an appointment where we can talk and see if we're a good fit to work together. On that call, we would talk about what your challenges are in the classroom and in your personal life. We will talk about what you want to have happen in the short term and in the long term, and how you're planning on getting there, and what you've done before, what's worked and what hasn't worked. If I know I can help you, not if I think I can help you, if I know I can help you, I'll extend an offer for you to be in the program. If I can't help you, I'm not going to put either of us in that position. I believe I was put on this planet to teach. I've taught in the classroom with students for 31 years. And I believe I'm supposed to be working now with teachers so more teachers can stay in the classroom and give those kids the stability they need, with teachers who can be there. And we can't be in the classroom if we can't stay healthy. I'm with you on the journey. Find the comments, find the link, reach out, let's chat.